Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play GT New Horizons. So I think I have things going pretty good at our base. So I went around and played with the Project Red. I put these little fun doors in. Where are they? I can't even find it. Carpenter blocks. You can build a hammer. I'll tell you about that after. But I got this all going, purely automated. Don't even have to touch this anymore. So obviously up here was our steam. I think we had done that together and talked about that originally. Over here is our oil coming in here. So it just comes to the back and goes all the way out to our oil field, which that's pretty cool. And the one end is chunk loaded. And yeah, so you have your hydrogen, everything going here hydrogen wise. And then let me go ahead and put on my magnet so blocks come back to me. We'll break them. So under here we have this guy right here. So it's an item extractor from Project Red. And that was made from... I started to learn that the assembler was a little cheaper. Well, actually, it's a circuit assembler. You use the LV one. But you can do them a little cheaper for that. But went ahead and made this one. It's on extract. And it's on blacklist. So when you pick it up here... I can do that for a second. If you shift right-click... Or maybe it's just right-click. Right-click. And you hit O to turn off NEI. You can turn this into blacklist. So instead of it being whitelist, it's blacklist. That way it pulls whatever out of there. And yeah, you can put it in here, or you can actually just right-click there. But basically, it'll purposely pull everything out of there. And then over here, it comes back up, and this is where the magic shines. So over here, actually, yeah, it's regular pipe here, actually. Nothing special here. And then, I guess we'll cover that up. There you go. And then up here, you use your routed junction. Remember that if it has to make a decision to go, right, left, blah, 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 you need a routed junction. So the way it works here is this one is set to the, if we check it, this is the empty cell version over here. And then this one is set to, ta-da-da, the hydrogen sulfate, which then goes into this tank here. And then I also have the item extractor here, which I think I just did, yes, I left it on whitelist and I just put the empty cell in there. So it'll automatically extract the empty cell and then it'll go into here. So basically, this should loop and works really well. And it seems pretty smart anyway, so I really like that. And yeah, it's running well. So that's what we did with the Project Red transportation anyways. And I put a barrel here. Even that's going to be enough, so I'll probably put like a trash can or whatever to avoid that. It's just friggin' carbon dust. Maybe I can compress it. I think storage drawers, or maybe it's that one. I don't know. I thought one of them had the ability to auto-craft them up, so you can make it go, instead of small, you can do it bigger, but I'm not sure how that works. I might look into that later. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The new thing I have here is I have a pump on the side of the electrolyzer here to grab the oxygen, and then it's going all the way, I'll take you there, to our blast furnace, where right now we're just doing some dust here, which you're going to need those over time anyways. And this is not going to be enough oxygen. This is more like my excess supply that gets dumped over here. Long run, I'm going to need to make more oxygen for example, for blast furnace usage here. I'm making the pulsating iron here. So I actually made the pulsating iron, the conductive one, and the electric steel. That was for one of the quests, so basically we did that. It was all just mixing. It was pretty simple stuff. We kind of looked at this before, but I'll go through it here. So if we go to the mixer here, you just got silicon, coal, and steel for the electric steel one. And then for conductive, you have redstone alloy, iron, and silver. And then for the pulsating one here, you have the ender pearl dust, iron, and redstone. So you just make the dust, put them in the mixer, and then you put them in here. Now, I believe the steel can be done without any oxygen. They all can be done without any oxygen, but because of our heat issues, because we're kind of low level first tier of this, they can't actually smelt the other two. Or actually, maybe it was pulsate. I forget now. I think it was electric steel. And then the other ones require the oxygen. Oxygen cuts it in half anyways, but also reduces some of the heat, which is a big deal, especially if you're unable to do it at this point. So yeah, I have that. It's going really well. Over here is our extruder. I think we've seen this before, but the extruder lets us get much better materials out of our items now, so that's nice. I went ahead and made the super tank. So yeah, I guess, yeah, that's the super tank, by the way. So that was a pretty simple one. The super tank was the hermetic casing, which was interesting. That was large plastic, so I just used an LV fluid solidifier. I did the large plate mold, and I'm just throwing our polyethylene in there that we've been making quite a bit of now, so that's kind of nice. And then you can extrude it out as well if you wanted to from the bars, and then just do bars instead if that was something you choose. But yeah, that's the main ingredient there. And then after that, everything's pretty much what we've done except the pulsating iron, which well, as you can see, we're making that in the blast furnace anyway, so now you know how to do that. So that's probably the big thing. Oh yes, I did the aluminium containers here. So silver ring and aluminium plate in an MVM assembler, which I forgot we already made one for, I guess, the chunk coins. And so I derpily made a second one, and then I broke the other one, and I put it in the chest. But anyways, I have 2 MV assemblers. That's all right for the future, but I had to use it for that anyways for that recipe. So it worked out. It was good. And then I think anything new over here. I know I've put some stuff here for working on stuff. The basic forming press. Oh yes, there was something we needed, and I built that, and I forgot to show you that, or at least talk about it. And I don't even remember what the hell it was. It's one of these machines, anyways. I thought, isn't it supposed to be over here? Before I lost it somehow. Here's your lathe. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. Was I dreaming? I don't think I was dreaming. Oh, precision engraver. Yeah, here it is. The precision engraver. This was for something else, which... Oh, yes. It was this. Okay, so we needed to take exquisite red garnet here, which you can get from sifting, from the dust. But I actually got this just from a small ore at one point, so I just threw this into the lathe. And I was able to get this red garnet lens. And then basically what we do is take the red garnet lens and red alloy foil. So, you know, we've done that before. You just bending machine, put the foil in. You do this etch low wiring. And then you take in a forming press, the etch low wiring and stone plates and create the circuit plates. And then the circuit plates were used in some of the Project Red recipes. I'm not going to scroll through forever finding which ones now. But, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, for the null cards you needed them for that. And then the null cards were better to do in the assembler as well, so you get 4 out of that. So, but anyways, yeah, that was a pretty good one. So I forgot that we did that. I wanted to show you that. But that kind of pretty much catches you up to what we've been doing. You know, we've been diddle-daddling a bit, I guess. Let's check our quests, actually. That might be a good way to get this started. Let's put you in here and get rid of you for a second. So let's go through the quests here. So, yeah, so IO, it's off to the, okay, so this is the Ender IO. I wanted you to make 4 of each, or sorry, no, 8 of each of them. So we did that, and then it'll give you more here, so you can grab whichever you want. Let's go grab that. Thank you. We made the super tank here. It's going to give you more the plastic there, which, hey, saves you, you know, getting more, I guess, later on. And then, yeah, we'll throw you guys in there. And then what else do we have here? Or something else. Okay, so the aluminium fluid cells. So they're going to give you more of the fluid cells. So that's actually pretty nice, you know, when you think about it. So more of those to work with. And then anything else on here? When you think about it, not a lot has been done. I mean, a lot of my time was literally crafting that Project Red stuff. It was kind of a waste of time in a sense. It was worth it. I liked it, but a lot of it was wasted on there. I made a diamond tank finally. So you just take a regular tank and upgrade it to a diamond one. It was more to get the quest done. So I got that done. I made the villager one here. So this is just the trade station. So you have to make the trading post. And then you do the trade station, and that lets you place it down and buy things from villagers in range. So there's no villagers in range, obviously, but a cute little cute thing, anyways. I'm not going to say it's worth it in many ways, just for the fact that I tried it at Electros because they have a bunch of villagers, and it was kind of hit and miss on working. To be fair, it didn't seem to list all of them and all the trades and. Yeah, I don't know if it's because there's a limit. I mean, there was arrows for other pages, but either way, it was definitely not grabbing them all. So I'm not quite sure on all of what's going on there. So flower power here. This was just the crop stuff. I just got red rose dyes and dandelion dyes just because we needed them for some of these recipes related to the Project Red. You guys saw last time, so I did that. I don't know if these are good or anything. I'm just going to go for the IC2 crop bag, loot bag thing here. There you go. Some fertilizer. Just oh, that's I guess that's a quest too. So just having that alone, it's like thank you. Now we got more another quest done. So fertilizer. To how do you make fertilizer anyways? So dehydrator. It's funny how everything's like glitched looking. It looks like it's like when you do the double clicking and the light level breaks, but it's not actually on. So what's my weird. Anyways, so yeah, how do we make this anyways? Extractor, mixer. So sand, wood pulp, and dirt. Okay, and some water. So that's how you can do it. So speed up the growth. You can use fertilizer. You'll note, however, that the bone meal no longer works. A bit of ash and apatite mixed with some water. Chemical reactor gives you fertilizer you need. Apply by hand, blah, blah, blah. So that can help you. I think it might make it grow a little faster. And, of course, you had the water one, too. That gives it a little bit more nutrients. Probably speeds it up a bit, too. So we'll go with the I2 one. You never know when you find something interesting. So apparently that just unlocked something. We've been getting these before. I don't know. I guess it was something new recently, so... Okay, so what did we just unlock here? Not on this page anyways. Oh, I made a weeding trowel. So it's just rubber and steel. And I actually... Did I do it this one? Actually, I think it was an idiot made it there. I forget to look at the assembler sometimes, but assembler recipe is way easier. Oh, you had the molten polyethylene. It's still better, but... anyways, you only need one. I don't think it has durability, and you just right-click the weeds to pop them off instantly, so you're not having to breaking the crop stick over and over. So that was pretty cool. Oh, it didn't ding with some new... Wait, was the choice of glowstone, and I chose not to pick up the glowstone, and then it's like, well, here's some glowstone anyways. Pretty sure that just happened. Okay. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for that area. And let's see what we just unlocked in here. It was an MV we unlocked? Oh, yeah, the fan. Look for alternative to flowing water for your mob farm. Oh, okay. So instead of doing that, you can do this. Apparently, they're giving you an enchanted one of these. Did I just get more farm gear boxes? That's actually kind of funny. It's like, here's more. Let's open these LV ones for fun. Oh, look at that. Basic solar. We already have some of those in there, but hey, more the merrier. Let's put that one in there. Let's get rid of the screwdriver. Okay, and then another MV bag here. A beeswax. Meh. The apple's kind of cool. We already have a bunch of those, though. 11 now. Those are just the regular ones, not the fancier ones. I guess we can put the beeswax up here. This is for our forestry stuff, which is, I should start getting into a bit more. So this barrel has 2,041 silky comb. And then this has way more frames than there is in there. It's probably like 200-300 frames in there. I got those from villagers. I used most of my emeralds up. Kind of sad, but... they were worth putting the frames in there, and then the frames will give you a higher yield. I think at least double or something. It has a bunch of abilities if you shift on them. Or I guess not when they're. In there, but yeah, that's my setup. Anyways, it works really well. Let me go look at those frames again. They're kind of interesting. Lots of players on today. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what that was again. Actually, let's go up here. See what those frames... I guess with the durability loss, they don't have the shift. Okay, so territory 1, mutation rate 1, lifespan 1, production ×2. So as far as I know, and I don't know if those actually have any effect at all, the first three, I'm guessing not. So basically the only effect is basically instead of having... It's like having two of them, right? Instead of one running at a time. I'm guessing that's how it is with the production, so... Cool. There was another quest that we had finished somewhere here. Oh, basic automation. Oh, yeah, we have all these ones to work on, but did it unlock something else outside of there? We got the kill all stuff. Let's grab those. Apparently. I forget to hand these in so often, to be fair. It's not like that's... It's not really special anymore, right? It's just, I do them whenever, but... Okay. Oh, yeah, your hearts... Oh, look at them. I guess maybe it's time to join some of these up. So I'll join these two stacks up here. There you go. You can use these later, I believe, magic-wise, I think. But for now, they're kind of useless. Okay. And okay, so we'll go through the basic automation. So we did the, the basic Project Red pipes there. So you had the null chips here that we made, which is basically a blank chip to put in those pipes. And you get some good stuff here. Electric circuits or circuit plates. Circuit plates are the pre-done circuit plates, technically, right? Yeah, but those aren't that expensive. I'd say electric circuits are worth it. And then you have your overflow one. So the way this works is if you have a whole network of them and you have one chest with the overflow set up on it, basically if it doesn't have a route or a destination, it'll dump itself into the overflow, which is makes sense. Or if something gets clogged or too much, it's like a backup kind of. And you could have like a chest that notifies you or makes an alarm. Basically, it's full or whatever. So that's pretty cool actually. Yeah, let's go for the circuit. Recover some of our circuit. So the item responder. So this one was, this one basically tells you the destination, right? Where you can place it in. I think that's what we were using. Item responders. I'm not even sure, to be fair. Oh yeah, item responder. Yeah. So that's just like. So basically, if something's coming through, so you have your extractor one, right? And it puts it into the pipe network, and the responder basically says, okay, this is where you're going to take it to. So that works really well. So let's go electric circuit. Why not? There's some repeatable ones in here. I don't know. Here's the transport pipes. Let's go for the long rod. I mean, you'll get more out of the long rods than anything else you'll get from the bag. I can guarantee you that. I'll prove it right now. Like I said, you always get more out of the those rods, but whatever. I just thought I'd do it anyways. It's not like iron's an issue, so let's get the circuit again here. So the item extractor obviously extracts the items. By default, it is whitelist, so you're going to want to set it to blacklist if you want to just have it pull everything out by default, and then go from there. So you have the routed junctions here. So the routed junctions are what you do at forks, basically. If you don't do that, the items would just go, I guess they just go wherever. And so it's that more random there. So that becomes a bit of an issue. So let's go infused. Yeah, let's just grab those ones. Why not? And then we have null. I don't know why they're showing this, even though this wasn't even used in anything. So just another nulled one. Don't ask, just how it is. And that's it. There's other ones I haven't made. And eventually I'll probably play with some of those and go through them, but I probably won't do that on a on-camera thing. It's a lot of learning because I've never done it anyways, and it's kind of fun to learn it, but it does take some effort and time, so which is good. That's all good. There you go. So I got some extras. I made sure I made some extras so I had more for future projects and I didn't have to kill myself trying to figure out, what to do with those later. So what is this? Crafting. Oh, yes. The new steel type here. This is actually pretty important steel to make, and I probably should put that on our list because you're going to want that for, so that's all it is, huh? Okay. So how do we make this? You make it in the mixer, so you need the chrome dust. Okay, so I had another quest for chrome dust. Wait. Oh, okay. So there's a vanadium. Oh, I think that's a material type in steel dust. Okay. So you need to make this, which is a byproduct of, magnet. Okay, that one. Yeah, that's fine. The chrome dust, there was actually a quest for the chrome dust one. Let's see here. So in here, ruby is a good source of chrome, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this was in the electrolyzer, I think. Electrolyze everything, advanced electrolyzer, yes. So what they want you to do is we have the MV electrolyzer over here. This is just my temporary storage. It's like my, hide this away. It's not my show-off room yet, It's not like, I'm not ready to show the world. Honestly, I don't even know where our advanced electrolyzer is anyways. Are we... Oh, you know where it is. I know where it is. I think I know where it is. Is this our advanced electrolyzer? Ah, that's our advanced electrolyzer. Okay, so what we can do with that is... I have these guys somewhere. I didn't do much with it. I grinded down some rubies and then I threw it somewhere thinking, oh, I probably should do this someday. And that's as much as I ever done with it, so did with it. Damn it. Where does one find crushed ruby around here? Oh, I just think no. Yeah, I don't think I put it... Oh, you know where it is? I know where it is. Right here. There you go. So I need a forge hammer to clean this up. I don't have any of this. Isn't that kind of sad? It's like I had all this steam set up. I took it down and... What is going on? Wow, this visual gets stranger. Anyways, let's see here. So we're gonna go ahead. What are we doing with this? I get distracted. Sorry. Oh yes, we're doing the steam forge. It's hard to be an admin sometimes. It's like I get distracted so easily. It's like, oh, look at. Okay, so we're just gonna throw you right here, and then make sure I always do this wrong, and I walk away without putting the damn hole in it. But we're just doing this so I can then wash it and do that. But that's part of the quest anyways. They just want you to literally run that through and then I guess get some chrome dust. So you might need quite a bit over time, to be fair, for the chrome dust. But, oh, they just say 60 ruby dust. So I guess it's not that much, yeah. And you'll get 10 in the aluminium there. So that's not too bad, to be fair. There you go. There you go. And then we'll take that ruby. And this is a good way of doing this. I think you do it through redstone ore too. It's like a slower byproduct. So you go through all the redstone and all that. And, you know, you can get something like this. So I don't know if you're smart enough to... Okay, you can't. But it's empty, so that's not a big deal. Okay. Actually, you could just take these guys out of here anyways. So we'll let that do its thing. Wait, what? Oh, look at that. I forgot we even do the... Oh, that's such a shame. Yeah, so eventually I want to hook all that up. And then you put it to one area, right? And then, like, you know, into the electric blast furnace. And then basically from there, when it fills up, then you can void it. I think that's kind of the way to go with it. But it's what we got for now, so... Let's see here. We're working on that, so that'll be good here. There's sodium stuff here. Sodium dust. I don't even know when I got sodium dust. I did that ages ago. Oh, yeah, I remember. We did it for the batteries. Yeah. So sodium and... Okay, so you're going to make this one. Where are you doing this in? Okay, don't tell me where I do this in. Sodium something dust here. So salt water. Okay, that's not it. Chemical reactor. Oh, here you go. Chemical reactor. So you put your sodium in there and water. Okay, I can do that. We just need 8 of it, so. We'll just throw you guys in here. I think I have some water over here as well, so. One of these I'm pretty sure was water. And then chemical reactor. This is my one chemical reactor, but I have more than one chemical reactor, right? Yeah, oh yeah, here. Oh yeah, and this one's already set up. Okay, perfect. The bone meal's gonna be shoving in there though. Oh yeah. That's when I made that fertilizer stuff, which in the end wasn't really worth it. I just made a bunch, but... And then I guess we need to tell you to go to some chip. A chip of 1, huh? We could probably steal somebody's chip if they have one. I don't have a screwdriver on me. We really have no chip of 1, huh? Chip of 1, where are you? There's apparently one ray. Oh yeah, in here, okay. Just gotta remember I took it over here. I'm gonna be fighting with this. You know, most of the time I'll just go make another one, right? And eventually I'll have like tons of these just flopping around, but I mean, it makes sense to do it this way. And, oh yeah, there's their chrome dust there. Oh yeah, that worked out. So, chrome dust, 10 of them. So there is your, that quest done. Cool. And then let's go back here. So we'll grab that. Yeah, so get that. Awesome. And then we'll throw you in there. And let's go ahead and throw that. Okay. And working on you, which you're probably doing pretty good already. Oh, well, yeah. Not bad at all. Okay, so we'll get that done here in a second. Let's check out what our bag offered us. Oh, creative modifier. Yeah. So you might want to wait till your tool levels up again to put that on. What's my tool at now? How do I even... Oh, 33. Oh, that's not that high. I guess I could throw it on there. Screw it. But your creative modifier will give you a new modifier on there. You'll lose some of your EXP, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't touch that at all. So you got now another modifier here. So then you can put whatever on here, which I think I'm going to just be planning to put more quartz on it. So that way she does more damage. I didn't even look at the damage. It was like 12 or no, 15 it's at. Or maybe it was 15 after I put some on it. I guess you got the full amount on there. Yeah, so were we at 17? Yeah, so that's doing pretty good damage. So that's my favorite tool. I'm glad I put the diamond and emerald on there because even though I do believe that there is an issue with it, I do think that we'll win over it basically just because I don't use it all the time. So if I have enough for a nice big battle or whatever later on, I think that's the way to go anyway. So here is this material they wanted us to make. So you can make more sodium dust. Oh, the empty cells or MV bag. Ugh. I like those empty cells. I do use them quite often here and there, but I'll go for the MV bag. I mean, we did get a creative modifier. Honestly, that's actually not a bad... you're going to need to make one anyways. It's not that good, to be fair, but I mean, it's still funny. I mean, for some people, they probably jump up and joy. I don't really care because I think I'm going to have to... Actually, no, maybe because it's in the thing, it is a retrieve quest. So I don't actually have to make one now I think about it. So that's pretty cool. These are adding up, especially now that you can do recipes in the assembler. A lot of the ones that you might have used a screw before, you don't use the screws now. So it's like, ah, damn it. The screws are slowly adding up into a bit of a painful amount here. So... you got the larger tanks, the high voltage tank. You need to make dark steel out of that. I've never gotten around to doing dark steel, to be fair. I will just admit that part. You got the fluid solidifier. So you got the advanced version of this, which I don't think you have to make that for a lot of things, but it just obviously it does come up for it. So you're going to want to work on that. You got the raw carbon here. We're supposed to work on this ages ago. I guess now, was it always the poly? Yeah, I guess it was always that. So not such a big deal now for the carbon dust. Now the carbon dust, was that the one that we did after it comes after this stuff, right? Yeah. So how do I make the carbon dust again? I thought the carbon dust came from these guys, potentially. I could be wrong. Why did I think these can turn into carbon? Oh, yeah, they can. Centrifuge. Okay. So you put them in a centrifuge or an electrolyzer. Electrolyzer gives you... Actually, electrolyzer is the better deal, actually. And it's faster by much faster. Yeah. Okay, so electrolyzer it is. Okay, so we'll take you out of here, and then, yeah, I'll just put you in here, I guess. There you go. Put you guys in here somewhere, and then you can just go and click on this. Actually, it makes me happy I finally have something to spend this on, because I always had too much of this, and it's like, I'm never going to be able to spend this, but now we have something to spend it on, to be fair, so. The only downside is now I have too much of that crap there, so. And I think I'm low on barrels, if not... No barrels. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll just do chest for now. That's weird. Did he actually ever... Oh yeah, he was on the game. And then he left. Weird. Let's do this. It's like I want my privacy, but, you know. Okay, so let's go like this. And we're going to go with that. Put you in there. Oh, and that's all sodium, by the way. I was kind of thinking of getting that sodium as a reward, you know. I was like, sodium was a bit of a pain before, but yeah, we're at that point now that nothing like that is actually that much of a pain anymore, so. There you go. And we were going to put you guys in, how were we going to do this? So carbon, and then you were going to put you into, I was trying to find where oh, here it is. Autoclave. Was it really the autoclave? Yeah, I guess it was the autoclave. You know, I have to admit, have we actually used the autoclave at all yet on this thing? I'm trying to think if there is even an autoclave placed down. Oh, there is an autoclave. We must have used it. Okay. And I guess there's a circuit required for this one. Oh, the polyethylene. Yeah. So we have polyethylene in one of these guys somewhere here. There we go. That's not enough, but I might have a bit more, to be fair. Oh, you know what? I think it's in one of the things. There you go. So we'll put the polyethylene in there, and there you go. Actually, one of these I think might... No? I thought I used it for some... Oh, yes, the solidifier. Oh, we used it all. Okay, I guess that's not going to be what we're going to be using today, so... I didn't realize we did that many over time, so... I can grab more here. This is the downside to this whole setup, is like, hey, you know, here's more. And not a big deal, but it's like, I'm not making it fast enough in here to begin with. Like, it's fast enough for the polyethylene, but it wouldn't be fast enough for polyethylene and fuel. I think I would have to ramp up the production, maybe increase it and all that, which more likely I'm going to do that anyways, right? But there you go. Cool. And you need 48 and 24 of that. Nice. And that's going to be used... Well, I mean, part of that was for, I think... Isn't that some of that going to be towards, like, the nanosuit? That might be to, like... Well, it might be MV. It might be HV. I can't wait for, like, a permanent solution to night vision. No potions. I've used them a couple times. I have an emergency one in my bag when I'm going out. But mostly I just ignore night, you know. But being able to go out there and seeing and not I don't know, it's like not even the pollution, pollutions, the potions even cost that much, to be fair. It's just more for, I don't know, I guess mentally knowing that I'm wasting the resources is kind of like, eh. There we go, we'll do another. So we'll put that in the autoclave here. Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, not you. Suck if it did something to it. It's like, Oh, why can't I... Compatible? Oh my goodness, I can't spell today. Or did I spell it right? My brain is like, I think I did spell it right. Yeah. So we... Oh yeah, we're supposed to say are not compatible. It's one of those days. Okay, so... We got that on the go, and then you got the carbon plates coming out. You got some sort of weird acid. Oh, that's not actually a hard acid to make. That's probably an easy one to make, actually. It's still the lazy, you know, do you want to make it? That's a cat. Stupid cats. Chemical reactor. I'll do that. I'll do some of that stuff off camera, to be fair. It's like, I don't really want to deal with that on camera, to be fair. Okay. All these MV machines, I'll probably make a bunch of them off camera too. It's just getting to the point where you got lots of them, obviously, so. Okay, so we got this one, and then what are we doing? Compressing this? Assembling it. Okay, with Assembler 2 chip, which we actually have, so. Ooh, that's going to be a lengthy one. Oh boy, a blood moon. Yes, it worked. Okay, so what I did for the blood moon is as the red sky. Okay, so mentally, it's not like changing it in any way, but I changed the red glow to be off on my client side. So I don't get, because it was causing me to have like really bad headaches. Basically, it was getting to the point where I just have to walk away from the computer or just not look at the game because of this red and orange tint gave me like basically a migraine. So now you don't even really know there's a blood moon happening, and unless you look at the sky. Obviously with the sky you see it, and then obviously you're going to see it with the moon itself. It'll be, I'm assuming, still blood red or whatever, but at least now So that's why there was a lot of cats out here all of a sudden. Yeah, these guys like to spawn quite heavily all of a sudden during a blood moon, so... It's too random pattern for me. Like, it really is a good job at randomizing there. Oh, there it is, way up there. I guess they called the blood moon too soon, so I didn't see it, you know. Still going up, but anyways. Yeah. Okay, so that's working there. That's going to take a while. Fluid solidifier, the advanced version of this. I mean, I could make that. Did I just take it off my bar? Oh, yes, we were looking at that steel. Yes, we were looking at the steel here. So we needed to make chrome. Okay, so chrome is fine. This stuff, I'm pretty sure we have it. Like, I never processed it for it, but I'm pretty sure we would have had it in dust format. So we can probably grab it and clean it up and get some now without having to go through it. Yeah, here it is. I might look into how to do it as well, just to double check, but it should be actually relatively easy. It shouldn't be an issue. Oh, it was 62. I thought it was 64. I was like, so yeah, here's a good example of it. So basically you pulverize it, you ore wash it, you, excuse me. Sure, forge hammer, I don't care. Basically, you put it through the centrifuge eventually. I think that's the idea. So you get that in the centrifuge, and then you can get that version? No, that's just that one. Oh. Which one am I getting then? Oh, okay. So I have to put that one in the centrifuge somehow. Okay, let's clean this up. I think I can get it, though. We'll just throw you in here. Okay. I guess we'll clean those up. Yeah, I think we can get this through one of the other methods, though, like cleaning it up or whatever, centrifuging it, I'm guessing. How's the steam going? Okay. There you go. So we can't use this one. We gotta then process this. Oh, magnetite dust. Okay, so I screwed it up, I think. Oh, no. Oh, you get both. Oh, okay. We get both. Okay, we're good. We're good. I was kind of crying. I was going to cry a bit there. It's like, oh, no. How much for the centrifuging, by the way? Is it a lot? 10. Okay, so we can run 2 of these. If oh, darn it. You're running, and you're probably using... Actually, 2. That's ultra low voltage, though. But, oh, I only have 1 centrifuge here anyways. Did I have, like, another one of you guys somewhere? To be fair, I probably took it out of here and now it's used somewhere else. Or it's in a container. It's like I wouldn't mind having another centrifuge here. Oh yeah. I got lots of these guys everywhere apparently, so. There you go. And then, yeah, that's LV. Just make sure basic centrifuge, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Darn it. There was more to it, huh? I probably should have paid attention to that. Oh, wait, what? Did I not shift click? Oh, I did not shift it. Darn it. Yeah, you have to shift right click with machines. The wires, if you're putting it onto a wire, you don't. But with these, they have the extra. You have to shift click onto them for security. For safety. Which, that's cool. I like that, actually. There you go. So now that's making that. And then another material that we needed was... what else did we need here for that? What am I looking for it? Oh, I guess we're just looking here anyways. So yeah, you needed the chrome, which we have. And then the other one was just steel dust, I think. So steel dust, yeah. Quite a bit. You get 9 out of this. So the good news is you're duplicating this quite a bit. So the amount of materials that we've gotten is going to be pretty kick-ass just for the fact that we've gotten tons of it here. So we have some steel dust already. Might as well pick that up. I'll make some more steel dust, obviously, because, you know, what we saw there, you got lots. So I have the macerators in that other room, right? Yeah, they're all in there, I think. in this thing. So as long as this doesn't process this somehow, I don't think it does. Okay, we'll just throw you in here. Throw that in there. We'll just go in there. Perfect. I'm debating, like, I had so much of this dark ash. Now, I had lots of it. I haven't had lots lately just for the fact that I've been a little more cleaner. But I'm guessing the carbon is always going to be more useful anyway. So even if we convert the carbon over, right, and then have that, I think that'd be kind of cool. So, okay, I'll throw you in there. So morning's here. Yeah, that's much, much, much better. I think the blood moon and the orange is... it's just too much, personally. Like I said, it hurts my eyes quite a bit. And it's just, it has nothing besides making it weird, you know? Like, hardcore darkness is supposed to make it so you can't see things around you. That makes sense, right? Neat night vision, stuff like that. And because we're using the proper night one, we used to use the random things night vision, and it made everything dark and hard on the eyes. And then once again, I was getting like headaches and issues with that one. Oddly enough, same mod again. But because now we're using the actual hardcore darkness mod itself, those aren't issues. Actually, that was one of my tickets and things back in the day to switch, and they finally did switch, and it was a massive, it was like night and day improvement. In fact, it was such a big deal, and I was getting such an issue with it. What I ended up actually doing was, it's just, thought there was a creature there. What I ended up doing was I actually removed it from our server, if I recall, and placed the other mod in. I'm pretty sure I did that, because we had like our own little client thing at one point, but... unfortunately, it was, you know, it's just how it was, so... I don't want to really customize our server to be different, you know, and force a client, you know, thing. But in cases like that, it was so bad. I don't really need these anymore anyways. I was like, I'm going to need a lot of green dye. I ended up finding out one of the base flowers. It gives you tons of dye anyways from it, so it wasn't a really big deal, so... You can take 2 of the flowers to make the green dye, so it's like, whatever. Farm a bit of it for now. You never know when you need it for something. Okay, so you got the steel working. You got the one thing. Yeah, we got lots of things going, right, at this point. So here's this. So we got more than enough than we can do with this. In fact, we got almost too much if you think about it, because of the chrome that we're not going to have enough of. But that's fine. Now we know how to get chrome. I mean, here's your steel dust. So we're going to go ahead and put those in the mixer. With the circuit, potentially. I hope it's not going to be like, make the MV mixer. No, just a circuit of 2. You're using that circuit. I think it's time to make us another circuit, my friends. Okay. So, do we have any circuits in here? Yeah, we do. Well, I guess we can hold on to these in case we need to make more. Wrong method. It has to go here. Wait. What am I doing wrong here? Isn't that how I do it? 1, 2. Oh, wait. I have to convert it. Derp. There you go. It's like, it's not working. There you go. And we were using that for the mixer. That's right. There you go. And then there you go. You got the fancy steel. And we'll of course put that through the blast furnace, and we'll get oh good, you shut down. You have nothing in there too, right? Good, 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 good. I thought maybe it shut down due to, you know, oh crap, you know, I haven't something broke, or but no, it's shut down because it's done. So that requires a circuit of 1. And it doesn't have any fancy, efficient version of it, unfortunately, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. And it should work, because I don't think it talked about any upgrades required or anything like that, so we should be more than fine running this in here. So I guess we'll find out in a second here. Yep, there it goes. So it takes 72 seconds. Yep. Awesome. So we'll have that in 72 seconds, and then you need a bunch of it. And that's going to be towards, what's that going to be for? I think it's even rarer. Yeah. I don't even know where it is on this page. I think it's going to be towards like making better tools, actually. So it's worth doing that quest, to be fair. Let's see here. Why did we lose it? It's like, it was here. I swear it was here. Could have been a different look, to be fair. I might have clicked something else. It's going to be like a red one. So look at anything red on the screen. Red, red, red. Okay, well, apparently we were never supposed to do it. It was just magical. It's like, we're going to do it anyways, and then we'll just live with the consequences, right? Okay, since we're here, you know, doing all this stuff, there's the dark steel as well. So dark steel requires obsidian dust, electric steel dust, which, is it electric steel dust or is it any steel dust? No, it's electric steel dust. Okay, that makes it easier because we've already done that. Coal dust and obsidian dust. So I don't really have all this ready to go, obviously, but because I don't even think I have the coal dust. I used to have more coal dust, but I think we might have used it all over time. I'm going to have to actually mine, like, legitimate coal. I might have some legitimate coal, to be fair, but I'll have to either hammer it out or whatever. Because I guess there must be coal here. Must have mined some coal at one point. Oh, yeah, here's coal. So you just got to get it out of there. So you can crush it, and then you can... What can you do with that? And then I guess you can clean that up. Yeah. And you can put it in a centrifuge. I don't know what you get out of centrifuge. Probably more carbon or something. Lignite. Okay, that's just gross. But anyways, yeah. So there's some of that anyways. But I can't tell you what the thing was for now. I lost it. We'll figure it out over time. I'll be making a bunch of it. But at least now we know how to make dark steel and all that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be used for the tools itself. So you're going to want to make this with the... the MV, it was probably, I mean, if you were going to do it for anything, you would do it for the, not the bending one, but this one here, and then do for better tools, yeah. Oh, you have this extruder, oh my goodness. I'll do that off camera too. That's going to be a pain in the ass, but yeah, it's probably going to be more for that than anything. But then you can make better tools, obviously, things like that. So, but yeah, I think we'll probably leave it here. This thing's going to take a very long time. We needed, well, actually, maybe we have enough for the quest finishing. We need 24. Okay, we're almost there. Yay. There you go. Well, maybe might as well. Okay, so polyethylene. What the? That's the special bar. Polyethylene bar. I'll go with that one. That's like the next one's. Wait, what the heck? There you go. There you go. Whatever. Yay, we got it. And then they're gonna get you to do carbon plates out of that, which that's easy because that's just a compressor. So we'll throw those into our fancy compressor over here. We're so fancy, we still use the old-fashioned steam compressor. How are you doing? Oh, God. Yeah. That blast furnace running, all the other things we're processing right now, this is going to get eaten up. So I probably should shut off the blast furnace after the next day probably here. Or you're not going to have enough, but there you go. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know what we're doing this for, to be fair. Oh, nano armor. Oh, okay. So it's, there you go. That's what we're working on, I guess. Do we unlock that after this, I guess? Or is it already open now to see it? Compressed steel armor. What the hell? Oh, that's that type. Yeah, so I'll probably work... Well, I might make the nano on camera, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll probably do that on camera. I might just get some of the ingredients ready. But how are you doing, my friend? Oh, this is good? Yeah, like I said, I'll have to do something about that eventually. But this is good. You know, the polyethylene should be maxed out again here. Yep. The light fuel is the one that doesn't do the best here for the fact that I keep pulling out the polyethylene. But I think at this point it would be, I'd assume everything else is pretty fast enough, like it keeps up. It would just be getting maybe a second or even a third basic distillery. It's supposed to be slow, I think. So that's just how it is, right? Obviously. But how slow? Sulfuric light fuel, right? Yeah, it's 24U. I didn't realize it was so high, yeah. So maybe eventually getting that onto its own power generation as well would be really smart. So it can kind of recycle into itself, but I'll figure all that out eventually, right? That'll be a fun part of it, and you know, trying to do all that. So I'd like to see the recipe on this. Holy crap, this is slow. Okay, here we go. We got it. There you go. And that should on, yeah, carbon. There you go. So this is what there's blank. Don't try to wear this. You can't. So there's a blank version of. What the frick? That's just weird. So you're gonna turn this into like this stuff is way out of my league. I don't even want to look. HV. So yeah, you don't want to touch that crap. What about the other parts of it? Is it all? Oh my goodness, I don't even know what I just clicked. Oh, here you go. So what about the pants here? So, oh, it's HV. Yeah, so that's all HV at that point. So it's like, yay, we're ready for the future, but not ready yet for that. So that's pretty cool. So I think we're all caught up. I don't know. What did we get here for this? Oh, we finished this, obviously. I'll just get for the bag, see what we got here. Well, you could at least put, like, some free items into it, you know? If you're going to give me a useless item, give me some free, like, useless items, I guess. But any quest thing for this yet? No. I don't even know why. Like, I know you're going to need that, but I'm guessing maybe I'm missing a quest or something. I don't know. Anyways, that should be good. I think I'm happy with that. I think we did pretty good this episode, my friends. And I don't think we have anything else to claim. No, so yeah, we'll come back and yeah, I'll do a bit of we have some stuff I can work off camera, obviously, and then we'll come back, we'll review that, and we'll keep going there, and we'll have some fun. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.